What is going on, guys? I'm J2005 Gundam here, and today I'll be reviewing the high-grade Transient Gundam. Now, first things first, this is a whole new mode of the Exia. Yep. All the plates in the box are new, so possibly everything is new, but of course you do have these significant arms, you do have the significant chest, you do have the significant head. You do have these significant legs because of the domes here, or probably the GN condensers, which first time of all of 00 history is blue. Yeah, this guy emits blue GN particles, so that's a nice touch. And yeah, this is a completely new Exia mode, and I do want to say the new mode is pretty good. Of course, you do have these ball joints which suck over time, but guess what? They connected the chest piece onto it, and surprisingly the ball joint for it is very tight, so when you peg it on, you can still move the chest piece, but the arms are still on peg joints, so the arms, you would not have to worry about it falling off, so you can still do the normal stuff. Yeah, because on the newer kits, it won't allow it because the arms fall off too easily. And yeah, same significant GN drive. And yep, for stickers, you get quite a lot, but mostly for effecting. Now you get 2 stickers for the eyes, just because I don't know why do they have to separate them. There we go. I'll put it on as I'm trying to be screen accurate, so yeah, you get 2 stickers on the side of the heads for the GN condensers. You do get one on the chest, one under the GN condensers on the arms and the legs, and yep, that's pretty much it. So I don't know if I missed anything. Yeah, but mainly for the GN condensers. So this guy's not too sticker heavy if you do not want the glowing effect. Now, this guy is on a double peg mechanism, so I didn't try if I can put on the no, you cannot put on the Amazing XCS GN drive just because of the sculpt. So let me put this back on here. Yup, really not too sticker heavy, although you might want to pay extra attention to the eyes. So that's pretty much it. Now for the articulation, the head can go up, not too far up. It's not too far up, it's just like you are glancing on someone on top of a small slope. It can go down pretty good, forward and back. It can rotate, but be careful of the fins here. So, yes, and I did forget to mention the mask here, and the V fin is one whole piece. So do be careful of snapping the peg and making it fall off. So you can rotate 360, and the next joint is freaking me out. Get back in there. There we go. Now the arms, you do get the wiggle here. Just because of the ball joint, you can go out. Let's see how far you can reach. As good as any 00. You can reach across his chest. So now, except for colliding into the wings, it can rotate 360. The arms can go out this far. You can rotate above the elbow, bend at the elbow at 2 joints. Finally, not that stupid old single jointed elbow. A double jointed elbow. That's great because you do have these big lances, lances you can use. It is hard jousting with only one joint. Now, rotation at the hand, at the wrist, you can wiggle, you can push it into lock it, I think. I don't know what is there a significant change here. So the waist, you can rotate this far before everything crashes into each other, but you do get a full 360. Yeah, not too much of a crunch, but it's enough. Now the front skirts can move separately, but they came molded together. The side skirts are on a whole new configuration because the slot is down here, so you have to put the polycap in the slot and yeah, under. It can still go out, no back skirt, but this piece does not move. I assume you can call these back skirts, but anyways, the articulation is surprising. Now screw that. Now you can do this, which is, the joint is a lot looser now, which is great. Yeah, I mean really, no sarcasm involved here. Now the foot can get forward, I mean the leg can back because there's no back skirt. Kick out, did not meant to do that. Yeah, almost splits. Now if it uses the old XCM mold, it cannot do this much. Obviously, if you shift it away, it can do a little bit more. Now, a double jointed knee, but you do have to be careful because the lower leg, it does not do too much. So originally it's here. That is how far you can go at the lower joint. Now the top joint does all the work, so not too much of a bend, which is disappointing because the Exia, the original Exia, can bend back all the way. Now the ankles, you do expect it to have the H2 kind of ankle swivel. No, you don't have anything. It's just a stiff piece here. And once in for, yeah, since 2013, the All Gundam project, this guy happens to have something that recent Gundam Plus don't have: leftover polycaps, because its leg, its feet is specially constructed. There's no upper angle joint, so this is the ball joint. You can only get it from the ball joint, but you can rotate 360, and this can move, and it can do some kind of H3 orbital fighting aerial mode. So, but yet this ankle guard cannot move up too much, so it may not balance itself too good, and there goes the leg. So you do get an action stand. So now let me point his toes, make him go aerial. And before I forget, the wings. Now this wing has a joint here, and these guys are in ball joints and also swivel joints, but I like them pointing up. It's just its style. So let's plug it in. There we go. And now let's get on to the accessories. Now the accessories, first, before the lances, the Vulcans finally have beam saber emitters. So if you take a random flat beam, no matter from 00, Gundam Age, or even from the Red Warrior, you can put it in. So if you color this in metallic blue, because clear blue plus clear pink will be clear purple, I assume, it can perform its killer move. Yeah, I wish the Gundam Dark Matter, the Exia Dark Matter, had this feature, because it used this to defend itself against the RG system of the Star Build Strike. So that's a nice touch for the new mode. I wish they would remaster the Gundam Exia just for this, because as you guys didn't know, the the Granddaddy Gundam and the gun cannon is getting a whole new release in summer. Now, you do get an open hand, and these are tightly closed fists. Just because if you want him to perform what he did in episode 13, punching the Build Burning Gundam, you can do that. And also, if you want Kamiki Seikai to really pilot the transient and grab somebody's face, you can use this dynamic open hand. So now on to the badass stuff. Now you do get 2 thumbs up holding hands. Now what these are for is for the lances you get. Look how big they are. Just stacking it up is almost taller than it's actually taller than the Gundam. Look at this. So these, yeah, let me show you this because the other one I cracked it a little bit. It does not affect the mechanisms though. That's a good touch. Where are my beam sabers? God damn it. Oh, there we are. So, I do love the idea of coloring this center part transparent blue because it gives it that mechanical feel. This blade tends to pop off a little bit too easily. Now you can separate the blade for shooting mode, and I assume if you spread it wide open, I think it's called the Buster mode or the Cannon mode or something. I don't know what mode is this. So it can shoot out a high particle emitted beam. But unfortunately, the Crossbone Gundam X1's eye field is still able to defend it against it. Now, what you can do is split this apart for the lance bits. Now, this adds in a bit of creativity for you because you can take the 2 big heads of the lances, combine it together, and get some sort of this. Now you can shoot from both sides. Yeah, like this. You shoot it from both sides. And now for the smaller ones, they probably would just add as daggers or something. So to to let the Gundam hold it, what you want to do is to take the thumbs up holding hands, and why you want to cooperate with me, there we go. Take the thumbs up holding hands, split it, and take away the hand cover, and basically place it wherever you want. So you can be holding the top or you can be holding the bottom. I personally like it having its thumb against the center, so it can kind of act like a beam saber, but it's extremely heavy for the Gundam. That's why they gave us a stand. There's one. Same thing on the other side. Crack it open. I don't have my fingernails. There we go. And don't ask me why I'm injured. Place it back. Come on. Close this. Remove the hands. And put the lance in. Now, it can execute all poses from the anime. So, of course, if you want, you can make him shoot. So, that's the accessories. Now, for comparison purposes, I'm only comparing looks but not height, because the transient obviously does not stand itself up very well. So I had to mount it on the stand. But let's see what we've got. Now obviously I have to compare this to the Try Burning Gundam because it's like it's a competitor. They're like great competitors. So the Try Burning, yeah, they're basically like two poles, because one is red and white and the other one is blue and white. By the way, I do recommend panel lining this guy because he looks plain without panel line. And finally, the Wing Zero Hono, which is the last kit I built. Now the review won't be up until June because yeah, my videos got trapped in another account and unfortunately I can't open it. I had to figure out a way to open that account to retrieve my videos. It's not in my camera anymore because I cut and paste it. Anyways, this is what I bought. Yeah, 2 red kits and finally a blue kit to cool my eyes down, because my eyes would be burnt if I bought another red kit. So anyways guys, this is about it. I unfortunately don't have the G portent. I unfortunately don't have the G portent to compare it with, but probably when the Gundam the End is out, I probably will buy the G portent just because she has a crush on Sekai. So anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and also subscribe for more gaming videos, model reviews, and all that kind of stuff. And also tell me which kits do you want me to review. And yep, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye. By the way, have anybody thought of combining the transient with the Try Burning?